Our parsha contains Abraham's quest for a wife for Yitzchak. As you'll recall, Abraham sends his servant Eliezer back to his family in Haran. On arrival, Eliezer stops at a well and prays for a sign. He wants someone to offer him water, and water for his camels too. This is not a random token. Such humanity and hospitality would be ideal traits to find in a wife for Yitzchak. Eliezer sets out a precise script of what he will say and how she should respond. As you remember, Rivka comes, and when she's asked by Eliezer for water, she rushes to give him and his camels to drink. A close reading of the text shows that Rivka doesn't precisely fulfill Eliezer's terms. She doesn't offer to water his camels, she just goes ahead and does it. What do we make of asking Hashem for a sign when we cannot be sure if it's been entirely fulfilled? What should Eliezer do? Upon learning that Rivka is indeed a relative of Abraham, Eliezer quickly blesses Hashem, who he says has not withheld chasdo va'amito, his kindness or truth, from his master. We learn from this that Eliezer was completely satisfied. Clearly, he was far more interested in the traits of humanity and hospitality than in the minutiae of the omen. But perhaps more significantly, we see that it is far more important to display acts of chesed, of kindness, than to offer them. Eliezer was far more impressed by someone who watered his camels and delivered beyond what was strictly necessary, by someone whose actions exceeded her words. Eliezer was grateful for someone who didn't seem to measure out or calculate the precise extent of her generosity. We've drawn a similar comparison in last week's parasha, when Abraham offered to fetch the visiting angels a morsel of bread, but rushed to prepare cakes and meat. The picture is completed and a contrast is drawn when Rivka offers Eliezer a bed for the night. What of Rivka's brother Lavan? The Torah alerts us to one important detail before we're told that Lavan rushed out to the well to invite Eliezer in. We're told that Lavan's hospitality was triggered by seeing the weighty golden ring and bracelets that Eliezer had given to his sister. Lavan was drawn in by the bling. This episode becomes translated into halacha. In Pirkei Avot, we're instructed that Shammai used to say, "Speak little, but do much, and receive all people with a cheerful countenance." The expression in Pirkei Avot for receive all people is kabel kol ha'adam. Even though kabel kol ha'adam can mean receive everyone, it literally means receive the whole person. Lavan had betrayed that his interest was not in the whole person, it was only in Eliezer's affluence. He wasn't interested in the whole man, just the contents of his saddlebags. Of course, when we begin to compartmentalize people and become discriminating and selective in the way we receive them, it's not just that we don't receive the whole person, we diminish ourselves in the process. It's when we're wholesome and wholehearted, it's when we do not hold ourselves back, that Hashem is best able to lavish upon us and not withhold chasdo va'amito, his own kindness and his truth. Speak little, do much, and welcome everyone with good cheer, wishing you and all your families good health, warmth, and a Shabbat Shalom.